It's week 10 of the 2024 season, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Ravens and the Bengals under the lights on Thursday night.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Gotta figure out this third down here. Now it's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
I think it's fair to say, Kate, the only thing that has slowed down Joe Burrow in his NFL career is that injury bug. Just like in his rookie year, major injury to that wrist a season ago got in his way. This guy is so smooth, so calm, so poised. He didn't let the injury in his rookie year affect him. Remember the next year they went to the Super Bowl? And those Bengals were sure hoping for a repeat this time around.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down, here's Lamar. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
11, mighty, 12.
Play action now, Burrow. Catch made by All. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Burrow from the gun. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Butker knocks it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return's looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Jackson connects with Bateman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Alpha, sit on. 180. What a shot.
Lamar now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football.
Gun. 12.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our 1st quarter will end. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun. Renfro on the catch. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Stop.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
On 1, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11 Tommy. 11 empty. 11 empty.
From the
11 empty.
36. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Motioning one of the tight ends. This is Henry on second. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens are on the move here. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This finds Everett complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive.
He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. It's 2nd and goal. Jackson's gonna throw again. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he makes the Hats go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Lots of great matchups to come this weekend, starting out in Germany, the final international game of the year. Giants and Panthers from Munich. Oh, it's an early start, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running on second with Moss. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. Man, it'll be their football. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Henry. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. This has been a trend, yet another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That pass caught by Renfro. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Now Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight?
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Finds Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens only up by a few. Second down now, 7 to go. They give right side to Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Second down now, 7 to go. Trying down the middle with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Back to throw. Henry on the catch. Has room into the secondary. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
We're good. We're good.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Able to find Renfro here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss.
Hey, can.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Gotta go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
11, 90, 12.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
One final shot here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So in front of the flock